Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. For those of you who follow me on my regular page, you saw me do a video earlier. I was kind of a little bit upset, but that's another story. I'm sitting here in my office. I have several things to do today, major, some minor. We're going to be recording a radio program for the Disability Rights Arkansas probably about Pi Day and about disability, the ADA project and stuff. So that'll be fun. We're scheduled to have a staff meeting in person, but I have a feeling I'll get a link to a Zoom later, and that'll be okay. Um, but this video is about a few things. Actually, it's a major thing. Yesterday or over the weekend, I saw all these posts talking about the fact that there would be sign language interpretation of the halftime performance. And you know what I'm talking about. The end of this big game, the awesome, and stuff like that. I can't say the name because it's probably copyrighted. So I'm not going to say the name of the big game, but you know what game I'm talking about. But the halftime performance was great. It wasn't, I'm not going to say whether it was better, the best, because honestly, please, people, you can't compare halftime performances. Each year is meant to have for its own audience. So last night was geared for audiences, and if you like rap, and I sort of do, I kind of can understand. If you like it, it was probably the best. If you don't like it, yeah, you know, but you know what you can say is that was a great performance. Uh, I like the stage too. The only thing that I don't like is that we saw all these things on disability Twitter and Instagram and or Facebook about there being deaf rappers this year, and there was, but apparently you had to watch it on an app instead of watching it on NBC, and there's a problem with that. That's separate, unequal in the fact that if people don't have the app, not everyone has the app. Not everyone has internet access. So if you don't have the app, you didn't see it. And, there's a problem. That's, you may say that's not a problem, but honestly, isn't that separate and unequal still? I mean, that's kind of like the ramp to the in the back of the building to the garbage dumpster, that gets people inside. If you want to compare that, you know, what I say is that all these networks that show the big game or any game like that, and there's knowledge that it's going to be have an interpretation of the American national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, not Star Spangled, America the Beautiful, or even Lift Every Voice, which there probably was, and also an interpretation for the deaf of the halftime show. Don't worry about taking up part of the screen with a box. That's okay. If you take up part of the screen, you're showing that you're including people. And it doesn't have to be huge, but it has to be big enough that people can see it. I mean, churches used to do it all the time, and they don't do it now. The problem and you may say, well, it's captioned. Here's the problem with captioning. Not every person who is deaf is able to read. So, but they can see sign language. They can read sign language. So that's the problem with captions on the screen. So that's just my major number one concern. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Be safe out there. And if you're driving, please pay attention to people driving, walking in a crosswalk, especially if they have the walk signal. You have the green light, and the person walking is walking with the walk signal. That's just a pet peeve that happened. For those of you who didn't see my video on my personal page earlier, y'all take care. Be good. Bye.